Hello, my name is Ethan. I'm from Hashed. I'm one of the co-founder and partners at Hashed. Hashed is a Korean crypto fund. We co-founded our company 2 years ago, and we are actively investing in blockchain gaming scene right now. So today, I'm gonna speak about opportunities in blockchain games by recalling history of Korean game market. So I think to be a successful games, I think these three things are very important for the games. The first one is content generators, and the second thing is game system, and the last one is user adoption. So I'm going to talk about these three things today. So first, content generators. So when you think about the games which has a strong fan base, it is not coincidence that these games were originated from the user-generated contents. So when you think about the AOS type games, it was originated from the Warcraft 3 map editor. So with this Warcraft 3 map editor, there was a gamer which was called IceFrog, and he invented a new type of game which was called Dota All Stars. So this game modifications was originated from the Warcraft 3 game editor, and the Dota All Stars was launched in 2004, and the Dota All Stars was even more popular than the original game, the Warcraft 3. And in 2009, finally, the League of Legends come out to the world, and its users are recorded as 100 million MAUs. So definitely, the League of Legends is the one of the leaders who induces esports. So esports is now recorded as a $1 billion market. So to be a successful games and to drive mass user adoption, I think user generating content is really important concept inside of the game. And another strong example is Minecraft. So the Minecraft was launched in 2009, and the concept of Minecraft is very, very simple. So the user can put blocks on the land, and this is kind of Lego type games. And users can generate land, creatures, characters, and even gaming rules with the tools of the Minecraft. So this tool is from the Minecraft game company. So you don't have any specialized skill to generate contents on top of the games. So the title was sold 160 million times, and the game has 91 million MAUs right now. So the game now is very famous in the YouTube and Twitch streaming as well. So for example, PewDiePie has 97 million subscribers, and he is focusing on playing Minecraft. And also, his estimated net income is $20 million per year. And also, the right snapshot is about a Korean game streamer. Her ID is Yang Ding. And Yang Ding has 1.7 million subscribers in YouTube as well. And her net income is estimated to $1 million per year. So this video streaming market size is now $26 billion in 2015. So we think that this open ecosystem oriented gaming can induce a whole new industry, whole new ecosystem as well. So what are these directly related to the blockchain gaming? So I think that there is a part which is very well matched with smart contract and crypto incentive schemes. So when we compare to general games and big hit games, there are game companies who should generate contents and develop the game as well. From the general games, also, there is a specialized publisher who is doing marketing as well. But in big hit games, if you think about big hit games like PUBG, League of Legends, there are game companies who implemented the game, but they provide the tools which the user can generate the contents on top of it. And also, when you think about big hit games, there are lots of streamers in YouTube and Twitch who can do a marketing instead of the company by enjoying themselves by playing the game. So they get incentives by playing the game indirectly and directly. So they show the advertisement of the YouTube, and also they get tip from the audiences as well. But in terms of the content generated users, there are no incentives yet. But still, it is very huge. It has very huge potential. So when it is combined to the crypto incentive scheme to the content generation, we think that there will be another huge potential on top of the game. And also, the smart contract helps to build an open ecosystem as well, because the smart blockchain's data and logic is transparent on top of blockchain. The third-party developers can add on the other logic on top of the existing game by implementing smart contract as well. So there is a very strong point well matched with a smart contract and crypto incentive scheme. And the second thing is a game system. So this snapshot is a Lineage game. So Lineage is an online game which was launched in 1998, and it already has a strong guild governance system in the game. And Lineage is alive for the past 19 years, and it accumulated revenue records $3 billion in Korea. And there is a very unique system inside of Lineage, which is called guild system. So there is a king class in the game, and the king can formulate the guild by inviting the other class on the guild. And what the guild can do is, this snapshot is about the siege warfare inside of the game. So they are taking over the castle right now. So the guild can challenge the other guild who owns the castle. So once they are succeed in taking the castle, the guild can set the tax rate of the exchange inside of the game. So they can collect the taxes from the users, and the guild leader of the guild can distribute the rewards to the guild members, or he can own 100% itself. So this system is very unique, and it was running very well inside of the game. And the other example is Gunju Online. So Gunju is a Chinese word, and it is translated into king in Korean. So Gunju Online has launched in 2004. And it has really unique system as well. So in Gunju Online, there is a democracy system. So users can vote for the candidates of the Gunju, so king. So once the king is elected, he can nominate the minister of each department for the users. So for example, if one is nominated as the minister of law and justice, he can imprison the other users who behaves in a wrong way in the game. And there is a very strict market economy system inside of the game as well. So once you kill the monster inside of the game, you cannot get finished product like armor or weapons. Just you can get the components. And with these components, you can trade with each other. And by collecting these components, you can craft finished product like armors and weapons. So this can spread out the exchange and the trading system inside of the game as well. And also there is another unique system which is very similar to a real world. So there is a corporation-like system. So if the users want to buy the town, they can gather money and they can buy the other's town. And then this town can collect the tax of the users who are living inside of the town, and then they can distribute the rewards in proportion of their shares of the towns. So this economy system and democracy system already has gone through the Korean online game as well already. So even though this unique system was very booming inside of the game until 2009, the game trend is now going down. The reason is there is one bug which enables users copy the item. So because of this bug, there is a hyperinflation inside of the game, and that caused a game's failure. And we think that the NFT concept and blockchain concept is definitely the one that users cannot do copy or do malicious way in the game. So we think that gamers are already experiencing many experimental trials and are familiar with these environments which blockchain game is making. So when you think about this concept, so digital economy, marketplace, community and guild system, governance, all are very natural to the gamers already. So we think that what blockchain games or blockchain ecosystem, blockchain game economy is trying to do is very well matched with the existing system of the games. So in Korea, through the online to mobile game era, we already experienced this type of systems. And also, if we combine these two governance token system, it is very well combined with the blockchain, we think. And the third one is user adoption. So when game companies, which made a big success, were already preparing new technology adoption. So this chart is the number of internet users in South Korea. So in South Korea, there was high-speed internet, which was called ADSL, established in 1999. So at that time, the companies which made a big success and very quickly were the gaming companies. So as you see from the right side, so Nexon, NCSoft, Netmarble is top 3 gaming companies in South Korea. So they already founded, like from the Nexon and NCSoft example, they already founded in 1994 and 1997. So even before the establishment of new technology. So they are keeping alive for preparing the new phenomena in terms of the technology adoption. So when new technology came out, always the killer contest has driven mass user adoption. So StarCraft was launched in 1998, and Lineage was launched in 1998 as well. So at that time, I remember that I played StarCraft with my friends by Modern Play. So my grandpa could not have a call with my mother, so he scolded me. So after at home, the ADSL established at home, I played StarCraft very conveniently with my friends. So what makes the online game even more successful? So do you know where this place is? So yeah, in Korea, this is called PC Bang. PC Bang. So Bang means a room. So this is a room for PCs. So the PC Bang had appeared since 1999 as well, from the establishment of ADSL. So when you have a chance to visit Korea, I recommend definitely visiting PC Bang as well. When you go to PC Bang, it is very convenient to play games with each other. And also, the food quality is really, really good. In my opinion, the food quality is better than one-star Michelin star restaurant. Believe me, search it through YouTube. So at the time, when I was a teenager, I went to the PC Bang to play the game with my friends. So my social graph was formulated in PC Bang. So I like to play with my friends, and that makes the community and strong fan base, I think. So in mobile era, very similar things happened again. So KakaoTalk, which is very similar to WeChat in China, and this is this is a social messenger, mobile messenger. So this KakaoTalk has 50 million users globally, and it spread out in 2010, very famous in Korea. And in 2012, there was a Kakao game platform launched on top of a Kakao social messenger. So at that time, again, the companies which made a big success on top of Kakao platform were the gaming company as well. So if you see the chart of the right side, there are lots of companies who which induce downloads like 10 million downloads or 20 million downloads games. And when you look at the founding year of each company, the founding year is through 2007 to 2012. So even before the Kakao game platform, they were alive, they were kept living to prepare for this new phenomena. So in blockchain scene, the things are very similar to the past. So social platforms are already preparing for blockchains as well. So many of you may know the Libra from the Facebook, but not many of you may know about the Kakao and Line is preparing their own blockchain. So KakaoTalk is preparing for a blockchain which is called Clayton. And as I mentioned, KakaoTalk has 50 to 60 million users globally. And GroundX, which is Kakao's child company, is implementing Clayton blockchain. So Mainnet was already launched on June 30th. They are making strong partnership with game, contents, healthcare, data, e-commerce, finance services, etc. And they are making initial service partners. And initial service partners usually have experience in managing multi-million users in their services previously. And partners which run their service on Clayton can run the nodes in the network. So it is more like a consortium network. And when you look at the Line, Line has 200 million users globally, and it is focusing on Japanese market. And on-chain, Line and Icon joint venture is implementing Link blockchain. So the mainnet launching is scheduled in late 2019, and they want to build a Line ecosystem with the Link blockchain as well. So the forecast, Wizball, Pasha, Tapas, Step, this service are from Line's own service. So they are being implemented on top of Link first, and then they are open to the third-party developers in the future. So Link industry partners are preparing this type of dApps as well. So Hashed is preparing, so since this start of this year, we launched our own accelerating program in Korea, which is called Hashed Labs. So Hashed Labs is supporting early stage dApp companies. So we selected 3 gaming companies out of 50 candidates in South Korea in March. So the 3 game companies' background is from the traditional game side. So when we think about the blockchain game development, there are lots of things which should be done by the game development companies. So, for example, the smart contract audit, security, token economics, wallets, legal things, debt ranking sites. There are lots of things they have to manage it. So we decided to help them to focus on the core itself. So we help them know about the context in blockchain scene, and we introduced lots of networks that we built for the past 2 years in blockchain scene. So we make them to focus on their own job, which is a game development. So we are running our own company, and we are providing many advices to the game companies in early stage. And also we have advisors. We have like 15 advisors, and each of advisors has his own specialty, like smart contract audit security. So they come to our office every week, and they give session to our portfolio companies every week. So, and also we are providing the co-working spaces to Hashed Labs portfolio as well. So because this is very early stage industry, we think that cooperating with each other is very, very important for nowadays. So they can share their knowledge, know-hows, and context to each other, and they can make success with each other. And also, definitely, we can help them marketing and publishing by introducing the other companies who are very specialized for it. So we want to participate in this successful journey of our companies as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Just before you go, if there's any questions, very briefly, if that's okay. Does anyone have any questions? Because I think it's this is a really important area, because I think looking back at the history, particularly of Korea, and particularly in that era, the StarCraft and Lineage era, you guys literally rocked the world in terms of the ability to see games as a social experience. And I think it's kind of fascinating that you're taking this lead in terms of encouraging dApp developers to look at games and to bring gaming into that kind of scene. So do you think is Korea still having the same effect in terms of its impact on gaming as it was in the old days? And do you think that the rise of blockchain might mean that becomes quite a significant thing again?
Right. So it is a very good question. So we think that the core of game itself is how much fun it is to play. So it doesn't change at all, I think. But in terms of blockchain technology, I think there might be some helpful features to promote the games which can be played well to the user. So, for example, the NFT concept is like a whole new invention in blockchain gaming. So when you think about NFT can truly convert the ownership from the companies to each of the users. And also, we are focusing on the DeFi sector as well. So the reason is that if you own the NFT, it is game items. But if it is combined with the financial products, it is not just a game anymore. It can be your lives as well. So, for example, Lineage, there are lots of users in Korea who play the games for their living by earning the money inside of the game. It is not just game anymore to them. So it is their lives. So I think NFT concept and the tokens itself is very well matched with the gamers who think very serious about the games. So I think it is very new invention.
And I think if you think about the number of marriages and divorces and friendships that are built in games like that, it's a natural extension that they can actually live and earn their life in that process. So on that note, thank you very much. That was great.